Have you ever seen two people who are complete opposites become best friends? Or friends who share everything, even snacks? Or a big group where everyone passes stuff around so fast no one knows whose is whose? Believe it or not, atoms behave just like that. Welcome to the world of chemical bonding, where atoms form friendships, team up, and stick together to make everything in the universe. Let's dive in. First, let's ask, why do atoms even bond? Simple. Atoms bond to become more stable, like trying to feel complete. Atoms want their outer shell of electrons to be full, just like noble gases on the periodic table. And to do that, they'll gain, lose, or share electrons. It's like trying to finish a puzzle. If you're missing a few pieces, you'll do anything to complete it. Atoms are the same way. There are three main types of chemical bonds. Ionic bonds, giving and taking electrons. Covalent bonds, sharing electrons equally. Metallic bonds, electrons passed around like a party. Let's break them down. Meet sodium, a metal that loves to give away its one extra electron. Then meet chlorine, a nonmetal that desperately wants one electron to feel complete. So sodium says, "Hey chlorine, take mine." And chlorine is like, "Thanks, I'll take it." Boom, now they're both happy and stuck together as NaCl, also known as table salt. That's an ionic bond. One atom gives, the other takes, and both become charged ions, positive and negative, that stick together like magnets. Metals and nonmetals form ionic bonds. These bonds are usually strong, form crystals, and dissolve well in water. Now meet hydrogen and oxygen. Neither wants to give away electrons, but they'll happily share. So they hold hands and say, "Let's split these electrons down the middle." And ta-da! Now we have H2O water. That's a covalent bond. Atoms share electrons so both can feel full and stable. Nonmetals and nonmetals form covalent bonds. They make gases, liquids, and soft solids like oxygen, sugar, and water. Sometimes they share fairly. Sometimes one hogs the electrons. We call those polar covalent bonds. Now picture a group of metal atoms hanging out, like copper or gold. They don't just share electrons. They create a kind of sea of electrons moving freely around all the atoms. That's a metallic bond. Electrons flow around like everyone's passing stuff in a big metal party. This makes metals shiny, good conductors, easy to shape, and super strong. Metals and metals form metallic bonds. Let's review. Bond type, who's involved, what happens. Real example. Ionic bond, metal, plus nonmetal electrons transferred, table salt, NaCl. Covalent bond, nonmetal plus nonmetal electrons shared, water, H2O. Metallic bond, metal, plus metal electrons flow freely, copper wire, Q. Imagine your classroom is the periodic table. The metals are the students who bring tools, build things, and wire the lights. They're practical, reliable, and make stuff work. The non-metals are the students working on computers, mixing chemicals, or running cool science simulations. They're thinkers, reactors, and creators. Both groups are important. One builds the world, the other helps it work and stay alive. Why should you care about chemical bonds? Because this helps us understand what things are made of and how to use them safely and smartly. Water you drink? Covalent bond. Salt in your food? Ionic bond. Metal spoon you use? Metallic bond. Even your DNA is held together by bonds. Chemical bonds allow atoms to build molecules, and molecules to build everything from your pencil to your brain. All right, chemistry champs, here's your challenge. Pick any three objects around you. Ask yourself, what kind of bond might be holding them together? Are they metals, nonmetals, or a mix? Post your guesses in the comments below. Or better yet, draw your own cartoon of ionic, covalent, and metallic bonds making friends. And hey, don't forget to subscribe and like if you're learning with us. Next time, we're getting into chemical reactions, when bonds break, form, and things explode. Until then, keep asking questions, keep exploring. And remember, atoms stick together, so you can too. This is School Subjects Online, where science feels simple, fun, and unforgettable.